I thought you would say it.
Hello.
Okay, and welcome to this week's episode of Nikki Eat World. This week we're in Botswana and I'm making Putu Pap and Seswaa, I think is what it's called. I'm getting started on the Seswaa now because it takes about 2 hours to cook. Basically all it is just onions and meat and water in a pot. So here we go. We're coming over here. I've chopped the onions already. So I'm going to put those in. My meat is still frozen, so I might need to turn the heat up a little bit. I'm going to put these in the pot. And then I'm going to add, so it doesn't even tell me how much. It just says water and salt and pepper. The water should just cover the top of the beef. So it's up to use whatever chunks of beef you want. I've got stew beef here. I'm going to cover that, and then I'm going to add a lot of salt, it says, and some pepper. Go ahead and cover it with water to your wrist. It's going to be a little bit more than that. Got a bunch of salt in here. I'm going to add some pepper. That's probably good since the meat will break up. So I'm just going to use that. I'm going to cover it and cook it for about 2 hours. I'll get back on in a little bit and make the Putu Pap, which is really similar to the like cornmeal fungi that I made for, I don't remember which country. Time for some fun facts about Botswana. So Botswana is a cool country. Their national language is Setswana, and their currency in Botswana is called the pula, which is the word for rain or blessing. Water is a really big deal there because it is a huge, a lot of it is desert, and so water is a big deal. It's important to them. The Akavango Delta is an UNESCO World Heritage Site. That's super awesome. It's like a big grassland river delta, and a bunch of animals migrate there in June to August. Oh! They have the largest elephant population in the world. Another interesting fact is that they have the shortest border in the world, and between Botswana and Zambia. It's also the only place in Africa where 4 countries meet: Botswana, Zambia, Namibia, and Zimbabwe. Finally, Botswana is Africa's oldest continuous democracies, and the democracy started in 1966. Okay, so I've got the meat is still simmering. I know I put a lid on it earlier. It actually was supposed to be lidless, so it's got about 20 minutes left to simmer. And then, oddly enough, you take an immersion blender to it to kind of break up the meat a little bit. Right here I've got a boiling pot of water. I halved this recipe for the Putu Pap because there's only 2 of us and I didn't need to make that much. So anyway, the boiling water's here, and it says to kind of make a corn maze tower. Or not corn maze. The thing says maize meal, but cornmeal tower in the middle. And you're going to let it sit for, I think it said 18 minutes. On low heat with a lid on it, and it will just absorb the water So I'm going to do that, and I'll come back when I'm ready for the next step. Okay, so the cornmeal has absorbed the water, so it says to use a fork and make just like break it up and make a crumbly little porridge, stir it around. So, a lot of the stuff didn't even get any water, so this mixing seems to be an important step. All right, so then after I finish mixing it all up, here, I'm going to show you what it looks like. It's all crumbly. I'm going to add another cup of water and let it cook on low for 15 more minutes. And then it'll be done. Well, I'll add some butter and then it will be done. So that's what I'm going to do. Okay, so the beef is done and the Putu Pap has about like 5-ish more minutes. So I'm going to go ahead and take my immersion blender to the meat. I'm not really sure how that's going to go. It kind of, I don't know, the water kept evaporating, which I think like it's supposed to a little bit, but it kept doing it so much that now I'm afraid the meat's going to be a little tough. So we'll see if I can break it up or not. All right. It appears to have worked. Here, let me show you. The beef consistency now is kind of like a shredded beef type deal. And that will go on top of the Putu Pap. So I'll be back when we're ready to eat. All right, tonight we've got Zach eating at our kitchen table, aka my office. Is it really hot? Okay. Is it good? Yay!
Much better than the original fungi.
Well, this one with the saltfish turned out good.
That's right. This is good.
Yay!
Very tender.
Mmm. Alright, cool. Rundown of Botswana. Everything's really good. That recipe for the Putu Pap made so much, so maybe more than half it, maybe like quarter it. And the beef was really salty, but I think it was supposed to be, and I thought it was a good amount of salt. If you'd like to follow my culinary journey around the world, go ahead and hit subscribe so you don't miss a thing.